Welcome to Whole CEO with Lisa G. I'm the best-selling author of the Boss Weight Loss. I'm bringing you the top tips to be unstoppable. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to actually pull up a chair with today's top experts in mindset, weight loss, business, and more. Learn our top tips so that you can have more energy, be fit and resilient, feel unstoppable, unshakable, and unbreakable. Go for stupid. In the age of gotcha culture, people are terrified to do anything that might be laughed at. He is the exact opposite. In Go for Stupid, the art of achieving ridiculous goals, he teaches you how to ignore what everyone else thinks, go for big, stupid, and ridiculous goals. From organizing a private dinner in front of Michelangelo's David to securing a tour of SpaceX led by Elon Musk himself, his accomplishments always start with the same questions. How far can I take this? What would make this a stupid achievement? And he examines famously stupid goals in history, key habits of successful people, and lessons from his own career to help you. How do we let go of our own fear and get out of our own way? What would you do and achieve if you weren't afraid of being laughed at? Today's topic is Go for Stupid. In the age of gotcha culture, people are terrified to do anything that might be laughed at. My guest today is the exact opposite. In Go for Stupid, the art of achieving ridiculous goals, he teaches you how to ignore what everyone thinks and go for big, stupid, ridiculous goals. From organizing a private dinner in front of Michelangelo's David to securing a tour of SpaceX led by Elon Musk himself, his accomplishments always start with the same question. How far can I take this? What would make this a stupid achievement? He examines famously stupid goals in history, the key habits of successful people, and lessons from his own career to help you. So let's jump in with a big warm welcome to Whole CEO with Lisa G for Steve Sims.
Thanks for having me. That's exciting.
Well, I really just started watching your stuff yesterday. I saw you on a podcast, and we were both invited to join this Badass Over 50 club. And I'm wondering, how did they know I was over 50? But anyhow, here we are. And that happened. So I listened to your story, and I want to start with first a little bit about how you got started from being a bricklayer to hanging out with Elton John and Elon Musk and all those people.
It isn't that hard, and it's not that interesting. Like all entrepreneurs, I was aggravated and pissed off when I was younger. I didn't like the opportunities that were in front of me. I didn't like what other people were settling for. I thought there's got to be something better. I just didn't know what that was. And of course, you know, being over 50 that I am, I know you're 32, but
thank you for that.
I came from an era where I didn't have Instagram to show me how inadequate my life was. I also didn't have courses, Facebook groups. I had no way of stepping out of my normal day-to-day environment. So I had to physically do it. I had to find a way to hang around with wealthy people. So the first thing I had to do was find out what do wealthy people want, and it was good cocktail stories. So I started getting connected to get them into meeting out on John, Oprah Winfrey, backstage, on stage, Formula One cars, anything you could think of, to the point that Forbes called me the real-life Wizard of Oz, with the sole purpose to be able to excite you and entertain you over here, to have a conversation with you over here. And then 5 years ago, I wrote my first book, Bluefishing, The Art of Making Things Happen. I didn't expect it to be a big hit. Shocked that it was. Translated in, I think, 7 or 8 languages. Bestseller all over the place. And then just as COVID came across, I thought, great, COVID's here. We've all got attacked by this virus. Now we can stand next to each other because we're united with a single goal now. But no, we weren't. We decided this would be the time that we would rip down statues, rip down people, rip down status, and we would pull anyone we could off a pedestal just because it was fun. And
Oh
I
my
got really
God.
angry with that cancer culture and that gotcha society where
Right.
we're picking on people that said something inappropriate, I don't know, 10 years ago, that now we're going to cancel their entire career. And it started getting me aggravated enough that I started writing a book on it. Didn't think it was going to be a book, just started writing like a journal on what was pissing me off. And then it just became something that someone said, this has to be in paperback. It needs to be out there for people to be able to consume and therefore change. So I wrote that book. It's called Go for Stupid, to get you to change the way you think. But it's called Go for Stupid because I want to start a movement. I
Right.
want to start hashtag Go for Stupid, where you start raising your standards on what you can achieve, what you go for, both in business, pleasure, relationships, conversations, whatever it is. Go
Right.
for it, post it on social, hashtag it, Go for Stupid, and let's start a movement where we actually start growing as human beings rather than ripping each other down.
I am signing up for that. I'm going to use the hashtag. I joined your Facebook group. I want to ask you, how do we get out of our own fear and our own way? Because I agree, we do have to raise our standards if you want to get anywhere in life.
Well, the easy answer is to stop thinking. The trouble is we look at other people, we listen to other people, we respect and give credibility where it shouldn't be given. We see someone leaning up against a car they don't own. We see someone taking a photograph on a jet that hasn't even left the runway. We see someone looking pretty and think, well, they must have it all. When we know full well no one has it all.
Right.
No one has all their shit together. We've all got problems, and we need to stop listening to the people who have nothing to add to the conversation.
Right. So if we do something amazing, we'll be ridiculed until we're revered. Is that how you just started your life?
It was exactly like that. Well, it's not how I started my life. I started with aggravation and not caring what other people thought.
I love that.
And then I met very powerful people, and Elon Musk is one of them, who said that they will always laugh at you just before they applaud.
That's
and
true.
I suddenly realized we laugh at people when they want to achieve things, but look at all the rock stars today. Elon Musk, Jean-Paul Dujurria, Steve Jobs, Larry Page, Richard Branson. All of these people had ridiculously stupid goals. Walt Disney, Ford, Edison, and then they went for them. Right. And while everyone is outside polishing the banners and protesting and writing little hate mail on the Facebook, the crazy ones are making crazy shit happen. And I wanted to be one of the crazy ones.
I love the crazy ones. I want to be one of the crazy ones. I've always just been to a different drum myself, never a traditional path. And I launched this podcast during a pandemic because it was hard for me. Everything changed and I did change. And I realized it was hard for everybody else with their mental health, with their physical health. So I am so inspired by you. What words of wisdom do you have our audience on? How can they be unstoppable?
Well, stop planning, stop thinking, and become a little bit selfish and ignorant. What is your goal? What is the impact that's going to be created from that? Don't talk yourself out of it. Have you noticed how human beings, we say things like, oh, I'd love to do that. That took 2 seconds, maybe even 1 second. And then we go, oh, I'd love to do that, but I don't know where to start. I don't know how to begin. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. We spend 1 second saying what we want and then spending the next 10 minutes talking ourselves out of it. So this is what I'm telling you to do. Say what you want. Say what you're going to go for. Say what you dream. Say what your goal is. And then shut up. Let it saturate in. Wait. And then action the first thing. Don't give that little devil in the back of your head the chance to grab hold of your dreams and talk you out of it. The downside is 50% of the time people are outside speaking and we listen to them. That's a problem. Ignore that. And the rest of the time, the idiot that's talking is in your head. So you've got to shut them up.
Well, I want to go for stupid. I want to buy your book and I want to encourage all of you guys that are listening to take some notes, go for stupid. The book's coming out in a few days, isn't it? When's your book going to drop?
Tuesday the 18th on Amazon, or you can visit goforstupid.com.
Well, thank you for being a wonderful guest, Steve Sims. Go out there, you guys. Dream big. Don't listen to other people. Fail forward. That's how I roll. And it was a pleasure. Thanks for being a fantastic guest, Steve.
Thanks for having me. All the best. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming to Whole CEO with Lisa G. After over 20 years helping people lose weight and get fit, I'm so excited to announce that I found the missing link with my coaching. Message me if you want to learn how to look better, feel better, and go faster with a master. Lisa G at lisagfit.com.